So back in the days, if you didn't use self-care, you were an idiot. And right now, if you use self-care, you are an idiot. Look at how the times have changed. But I see a lot of people still using self-care, even in red ranks. Maybe these people are unaware of the changes that were made to this perk, or maybe they didn't bother reading the patch notes. Well, have no worries. I'm here to explain you exactly why you shouldn't use self-care. But before that, if you're new to the channel, then my name is Blexfer. I make Dead by Daylight videos, and I also go live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So be sure to pop into the chat and say hello. I really appreciate it, And also, if you find this video helpful, then please leave a like and a comment down below. It will only help me grow, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, with that said, let's jump into the video now, shall we?
Yeah, boy.
I'm recording a video! Alright, let's talk about the good things that this perk has to offer. First of all, you don't need a teammate or a medkit to heal yourself. You can get the job done by using this one perk. And also, you can use it as many times as you want, meaning it never runs out. And the last thing that this perk does is it increases the efficiency of your medkit by 10%. Although it looks like that this perk has to offer the best thing in the game, it actually sucks. And I'm about to tell you why. So get a paper and a pen and start writing down, because the list is longer than the matchmaking wait time. Number 1. It takes 32 seconds to heal yourself. That's a lot of time wasted, I'm telling you. I mean, when you use a medkit or take some help of a teammate, it'll take you 16 seconds, which is 50% faster than self-care. A lot of things can happen in those 32 seconds. For instance, killer might be chasing someone else and you just wasted valuable time that you could have spent repairing a gen instead. Number 2, and also the most important reason to why you should stay miles away from self-care is that there are certain killer perks that directly impact the healing speed of self-care. Not only self-care, they also impact the healing speed of a medkit, or if you're healing your teammate, or if a teammate is healing you, it's gonna make the healing process really slow. Number 3. Actually, this is also number 2. Anyway, so there are certain status effects that directly, like killer perks, also impact your healing speed. So if you're using self-care or you're using medkit, or even if someone is healing you, the healing process will be slower than normal because of these status effects. Now imagine if the killer comes into the game with a combination of any of these kind of perks and you are using self-care to heal yourself. What would happen? Well, don't go on experimenting by yourself, because I've done that for you, alright? I used some help of my friend here. I asked him to use thanatophobia along with coulrophobia, and I'm healing myself using the self-care. And to my surprise, broski, I never even imagined it was gonna take more than 64 seconds for me to heal myself. That's 4 times longer than the normal medkit. Hell, you can even rush 2 gens in that much time. Well, technically, if you are rushing it with 2 people and you are using brand new parts on both of the gens, maybe you can. Well, anyway, this video is not about gen rushing. This is about self-care, so let's not go into that topic and start an argument, alright? Reason 4. In Dead by Daylight, there are situations where your teammates rely completely on you. And in those situations, if you, instead of helping your teammates, go around, hide somewhere and use self-care, that's really bad. That's not only bad for you, but also for your teammate. That's gonna derank everybody in the lobby, except for killer. Well, so if you are the kind of person to use self-care in these kind of situations, then please stop using self-care. Broski, I see so many people using self-care even during endgame collapse. You know, I'm talking about those situations where one of your teammates is on the hook, the killer is camping him, and the gates are open, and you are using self-care, which takes 32 seconds to heal you. Instead of doing that, you can go to a teammate and you can heal your teammate in 16 seconds and then get healed by him in another 16 seconds. So instead of healing one person, you are actually healing two per people, and that just increases your chances of saving the teammate who is on the hook, because in those situations time is the very important asset, you know. Alright, so I believe that I stated everything here. That is more than enough to convince each and every one of you to not use self-care ever again. But even after everything I just said, you still come to me and you say, Blex, I want to use self-care. Then alright, I will allow you. Wait, hold on. Hear me out first, alright? I will allow you to use self-care only in one situation. If you are in the rank 17, 18, 19 or 20, you have no other friends to play with, meaning you're playing solo and you are new to the game, then please feel free to use self-care, because I'm speaking from my personal experience. I've seen people in this rank, they only care about themselves. They're gonna abandon you when it comes down to it. They're not even gonna heal you, and believe me, they will keep missing skill checks because they're new to the game and they just want to survive. That's it. So it's understandable that you are using self-care if you are in this rank and if you're new to the game and you're playing solo. Other than this, please don't use self-care. And as soon as you reach rank 16, please ditch this perk. Delete it from your game files. Uninstall the game if you have to. Just message the developers. Tell them to delete this perk from your game specifically. Broski, I just want to tell you that don't ever look in the direction of this perk. Just forget that it exists as soon as you hit rank 16. If you still want to use a healing perk, then I recommend you to use Inner Strength. It heals you in 8 seconds. You have to break a totem and hide in a locker, and boom, done. You're healed in 8 seconds, the fastest ever. It is not affected by any of the killer perks or any of the status effects. And I've also noticed that among DBD players, it's a common belief that if you're playing solo, then it's really difficult to get your teammates to heal you, which is completely wrong, you know? Because as you keep moving up the ranking ladder, you're gonna notice that healing perks are as useless as a boat in a desert, because the players in higher ranks are gonna prefer healing over repairing gens. So don't worry, even if you're playing solo, you're gonna find teammates who are gonna heal you whenever they get a chance, alright? If you're injured, just find a teammate. Now, to those people who are gonna go in the comment section and type, "Ooh, Blex, I saw your older videos, you were using self-care. Why the hell are you using the self-care if it's such a bad perk?" Broski, hear me out first, alright? I used to play Dead by Daylight in 2017. During that time, self-care was a meta perk. It used to heal you faster than a med kit. That is the reason why I only upgraded Megan Clouded for the self-care. But then I completely stopped playing Dead by Daylight, and I came back in 2020 only to find out that self-care has lost its godly powers. Dude, I didn't even level up any other character, so I had to level up each of the character, and as I was leveling up, the only teachable perk that I had was self-care, botany knowledge, and bond. Sorry, empathy, not bond. Well, anyway, that is the reason why I had self-care on each one of my character. That is also the reason why you see me using self-care in my older videos. But believe me, I didn't want to use self-care. I just used it because I didn't want to waste a slot on my build. That's the only reason. But as soon as I unlocked all the other godly perks, I ditched self-care and I never looked back at it. So please don't come at me in the comment section saying, "Blex, you use self-care yourself, broski." Alright, that's it for today, guys. I hope you understood what I tried to explain you, and I hope you're never gonna use self-care ever again in your life. Well, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, Blexfer out. Fearless.
Dance